Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss a poem namely Ulysses written by Tennyson. In my first video I have discussed some lines of the poem, and now in this video I am going to start from this line. This is my son, my own Telemachus, to whom I have the spectre and the isle. Here Ulysses wants to resign from his post. He wants to introduce Telemachus to us. And he says that he won't Telemachus, so that we do not doubt, that Ulysses is the father of Telemachus. That's why he uses the word own. Otherwise we may question that how can father and son be so much differentiated? The father and son are antipodal. Well loved of me, yes, the father loves the son very much, discerning to fulfill this labor by slow prudence to make mild or rugged people. Got it? Look at the element of colonialism. Right? So, Ulysses assigns the attributes, the kingship, the ruling authority to Telemachus, and he will be able to control the rugged people gradually, and through soft degrees subdue them to the useful and the good. Telemachus will be able to control the people of Ithaca. He will make them useful and good with slow degree. Most blameless is he. Right? Telemachus is blameless so far the domestic life is concerned. Telemachus is blameless, centered in the sphere of common duties, meaning domestic duties. Descend not to fail in offices of tenderness. Some tender businesses can be there in our domestic life, such as visiting the sick people, helping the helpless, right? And also praying to the gods. These are the things of tenderness. And Telemachus is very fit for doing these activities. And pay meet adoration to my household gods. When I am gone, your work is mine, I mine. When Ulysses will be out of the land, then Telemachus will be doing his domestic activities, and Ulysses will be traveling. Now here, the technical term used for these lines are interior monologue. And now I am going to start a line which is the initiation of dramatic monologue. In dramatic monologue there will be unresponsive listener, but in interior monologue the listeners will not be there. Got it? So far I have read, it is the ending of interior monologue. Now let's see. There lies the port, the vessel puffs her sail, there glooms the dark, broad seas, my mariners, souls that have toiled and wrought, thought with me. Here, Ulysses seems to be addressing his mariners, his partners. He says about the atmospheric condition, it is the right time for traveling, meaning voyaging. The vessel, meaning the ship on which they will be boarding, they will be traveling, and the gloom, the dark broad seas, the sea is very much broad, and there is darkness elsewhere, everywhere. So the souls that have toiled, mean the relationship of Ulysses and his mariners are of course of soul. They are related with their souls, and they have thought with Mr. Ulysses, they have worked with Mr. Ulysses, and they have been exhausted with Mr. Ulysses, that ever with a frolic welcome took the thunder and the sunshine. The partners of Ulysses are never adverse to the decision of Mr. Ulysses. They accept whatever situation comes to them. The thunder and the sunshine, thunder refers to the good time, and sunshine refers to good time, and thunder refers to bad times. And opposed free hearts, free foreheads, and they opposed any kind of obstacles with free heart and free forehead, meaning they are always jovial, they are always active, they are not adverse to rough and tough situation. They are always challenging. Even I are old. Ulysses and his partners are old. Old age hath yet his honor and his toil. Old age has yet functioning. Meaning, you are old, meaning you should stop your activities. It is not the work of Mr. Tennyson. Tennyson, Ulysses says that even though we are old, we have much more activities yet to be completed. Death closes all, but sometimes at the end, the death is the ultimatum. The death is the margin line of our life. But before death, we should work. We should continue our working. Jab tak hai jaan, jab tak hai jaan, jab tak hai jaan. Right? We have to work till the last second of the recorded time. Till the last second of the recorded time, we should work. Some work of noble note may yet be done. Meaning, some noble activities can yet be performed before our actual death. Cowards die many times before their death. There is a dictum. Not unbecoming men that strove with gods. Look at Ulysses' approach. Ulysses appreciates Satan and his fallen angels because they worked something, even though they worked negatively. They revolted against God. It is negative. But revolting is very much appreciative because they worked. In T.S. Eliot's poem, we have seen that T.S. Eliot does not appreciate the hollow man. He even appreciates the hellish man. If you cannot do anything good, do at least some evil work. Right? You have to be always in harness. You have to be always in harness. And it was Eliot's concept. Not unbecoming the men that strove with gods. Of course, unbecoming men refers to Satan and his fallen angels, followers. The lights begin to twinkle from the rocks. The long day wanes. The day is going to be ended. Right? Actually, Ulysses instigates his fellow partners. The slow moon climbs, the deep moans round with many voices. In the sea area, we will be listening the cacophonic sounds. The cacophonic sounds, come my friend, it is not too late to seek a newer world. Look at the element of escapism. Yeah, I have already told you that Tennyson is belated romantic poet, and here he is equated with Mr. Keats, who is famous for his escapism. It is too late. Ulysses and his followers want to invent new world. Push up and sitting well in order smite the sounding furrows. Yeah, they have to sit well and they have to push on the pups and they have to smite on the, meaning strike on the furrows so that their seat can be going on. For my purpose holds, Ulysses' purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset. Again, if Tennyson goes beyond the margin of the sunset, then of course it is not in earth. Meaning an element of morbidity, meaning euthanasia. Euthanasia means death wish. Euthanasia means death wish. We can view that Tennyson wants to die in harness. To sail beyond the sunset, the births of all the western stars. Right? The western stars are supposed to be supposed to be bathing in the western sides of our sky till I die. It may be that the gulfs will wash us down, maybe. Danger may be coming. We may be engulfed, we may be devoured by the gulf. Tennyson does not, Ulysses does not give any importance to this forthcoming danger. Danger may come. While working, danger may come. It may be we shall touch the happy isles. Again, mythological reference, happy isles refers to Elysium, meaning Greek paradise, it is supposed to be in Atlantic Sea, and it is also supposed that the Greek heroes do not die. Actually, they go to this Elysium after their death. That's why Ulysses, who is also a Trojan hero, hopes that if I die in Hardness while traveling, while voyaging, of course I will meet Mr. I will go to the Happy Isles and see the great Achilles, another Trojan hero. Meaning Ulysses wants to meet Achilles in Happy Isles, whom we knew. Of course, Odysseus or Ulysses must know Achilles. They are actually, better to say, co-fighters in the Trojan War. Though much is taken, much abides. Much has been done, much is yet to be done. Much has been remained undone. And though we are not now that staying which in old days. Somewhat confession. A confession that we are not so strong as we were in our adulthood. In our old days, of course we have lost our sway. Of course we have lost our energy, vivacity. Moved earth and heaven. During our adulthood, we just trembled the universe. We just trembled the universe. That which we are. At present we are old, and what we have remaining, we should walk with that remaining. We should not deplore over the fact that we have lost our energy and vivacity. Something is still with us, and we should work with that remaining elements. Meaning, no stop, no full stop to be continued on equal tempers of heroic hearts. I have already told you that the partners of Ulysses, and of course Ulysses, are of equal hearts, made weak by time and fate. Again confession. We have been weak, we have been somewhat fragile because time and fate have done this. With the passage of time, we will lost our energy and vivacity, and because of our fate, we may lose our vivacity. But strong in will. Look at this point. Will force. If you have will force, then everything will be done by you. If you lose the will force, then nothing will be done by you. To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. This is the satanic motto. Satanic also uttered these words, that we should not stop, we should continue, we should strive, meaning struggle, we should seek, we should find out, and not to yield. Ansar kabhi jhukta nahi. So this is Ulysses, and hope you have understood well. It's very fantabulous poem. And the last part of the poem is, of course, dramatic monologue. I have already told you. So thank you very much.